losing a full tier 1 mid tower minute 9:30 from this.
Well, they're coming for a fight again up on top lane. They don't want to give it up. Under the cover of smoke, end up having 4 heroes on top. LGD, nice defensive ward already placed around the side. Same with the sentry, so no way for OG to get the vision advantage. Now they turn, they try and fight. The homing missile still on the deck. It's going to go towards Seb, but they've got the stun in. Perfect from Ana. The rotation. All 5 heroes from OG.
But imagine Jaro wants drums plus maybe an SNY or something first to really speed up his Wisp as well.
LGD are on the hunt under the cover of smoke. They move into the Radiant jungle. OG were looking for something similar. No-Tell Smoke's going to break. You'll see Somnus, the jump in from Chalice, sealed up very, very quickly. They will get the pop onto Warlock, who does not have a buyback available. And now Jirax, the relocate, Arme comes over. They're searching for both supports to bring him down. Huge amount of stun taken out of the fight. Great for LGD too, where it doesn't come at a sacrifice that other heroes. Yeah, they find their opening over on Jirax, but Thompson's in the neighborhood. Somnus, they focus on him, but then Finger. Say goodbye to your vengeful spirit. Somnus will be able to back out. There's too many heroes from OG being isolated. This relocate position from LGD working so well that OG just cannot hold a front line. LGD come in through the back. They're searching for Ana. The stun will connect on him. Up in the trees, can't spring away, they tether through, break the trees, get the stun, and a triple kill for Arme. OG themselves looking for a fight, and they got rid of the Observer Ward that OG had down. It was a 1-for-1 trade-off. They're looking to come in. The Rock, they're holding it for now. The call down is already very early out. So is the Wukong command. Ana's just going to split the fight up, and LGD don't care. They rotate around the side. The Rock doesn't stun up anywhere near enough heroes. As Chalice Blademail runs towards Thompson, he just cannot fight this. He knows it. 3 heroes gone for OG, and they may actually have a 4th one. Somnus yields into Light Strike Array. Nowhere for No-Tell to run to. And Arme, I don't know if this is the 2nd or the 3rd time, but another triple kill.
Likely not going to end well if they go, they're
just going to kill off Thompson. He can't run away. The homing missile was going to chase him down anyway, but then a relocate to come in around the back of the top lane. This will be a nice way to run it. Chalice has just gone in so deep. He's still holding his blade mail for the moment. Wukong from Ana. Everyone walks outside of it as Chalice. There's your swap, and here comes your relocate. Turn on the Black Cannon. The damage is just so brutal. Seb wants to run away from this one, but he'll go straight back into it thanks to the time lapse to try and help out Ana, but all he does is just sit here and wait for the inevitable. A full team wipe in favor of LGD. And they have this game quite firmly at the throat. Perfectly. But OG are trying to wrap around the back of the tier 1 tower, using Ana for that little bit of extra vision. Seb will Shikuchi down, but they see him. Chalice jumps in, picks up the Arcane Rune. Ana has to go into the Wukong command. They're going to try and go on the Wraith King before he gets the Blade Mail off. With a slap down, they do kill him and pop the Reincarnation. But where do you go next? Thompson isolated out by the leader, but the Rock creates a little bit more space for this Skywrath Mage to do some work. No-Tell's trying to keep everyone slowed down with the upheaval, but now we are surrounded by LGD. Buybacks in as OG try and bring back Thompson, but are they going to gain anything from this? Ana's already TPing away. If they got a stun, they do not.
Become a part of the game. It really is the item that they need, because the problem for Ana is he can't really use his Echo Saber, right? He uses his ulti, but he can't go in. He just can't go in the fight. He's just gonna die.
Homing missiles chasing him down. Newell Scepter actually going to cancel off the stun they were looking for, but it won't matter when Somnus has so much to follow up with. They drop the Rock, and here comes Ana in for a Wukong command. He'll need to get a good line stun, but it just doesn't work. They already know it. He bounced out of his ulti as quickly as he put it down. Actually quicker. 3 heroes from OG lost. Jirax will join him. And LGD are on the rampage.
Won the game. This is very, 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 like, these are the biggest kind of leads that we generally see beyond the 1k GPM mark. I don't think I've ever seen a team lose.
OG's trying to hold on to it. Warlock, so much damage on the No-Tell. Laguna from Somnus will get the kill, and they're looking for a little bit more. The stun will connect onto the Weaver, a swap away. He needs time to time-lapse. Actually, no, he'll just run back into base. Thompson can come back to the world of the living, but how much has he really got? He's not even level 15. He doesn't even have that second Arcane Bolt available or the seal, and they realize if they call it GG, the nukage doesn't work, the cores don't work, and LGD have an answer to absolutely everything OG were throwing at them.
Yeah. It looked like, it looked relatively competitive when OG got that good team fight top. They were 4k behind, they pulled it back to about 1, with a good chasing sequence where they got a lot out of the Skywrath Mage. and then they're going to try to strike. Nice fissure.
Perfect fissure block from Jirax. Charles thought he had a small opening to get back out, but now Global Silence is up. Lion can do nothing to help the Wraith King, so his reincarnation will pop. Io, is he going to bring in extra health? Yep, the relocate should be coming in just behind the lines. And Thompson, he saw it. He got the tornado off onto FY as well as Army, but it's still not enough. That flat cannon damage. He doesn't have the cooldown. It was on cooldown for an extra 2 seconds. The fissure stun is available. FY will pull him out in 1 second's time, and it's just not enough. Barely killing off the gyrocopter. And now X-Nova revealed by the Treants. Down 3 sentry wards all around the obs, and he's just walked underneath one of them. Global Silence. Sega's helping Thompson to escape, but more importantly, it's Arme as well as FY teaming up together to get the kill into Jirax. Let the split shots fly, but now Ana waveforms up. Arme runs down. Chalice can't fight, actually does hit, but not strong enough. Arme's gonna fall. Chalice into the tree lines 12 seconds before the Ang's back off cooldown, and he just jukes it perfectly. The pit. But LGD are very aware of what's going on. It's that observer what they have on the Radiant hillside. They shouldn't have it for long. Yeah, now they see it, but the jump comes in. It's on to Silence, and the sides will kill him off. N0tail has buyback available, and he pops the Global Silence while Jyrocopter's already popped the BKB. Seb can't complete his TP out. Ana wants to try and buy a little bit of space. He can at least kill off FY, then goes into being the Wraith King as Morphling. More buybacks coming in from OG, and they're looking for it. They've got the trap onto Arme. The Sprout is down the waveform forward. Gyrocopter's down. Chalice jumps in, still with the reincarnation available. As Thompson, who's the one who's being locked down. Somnus, the Cold Snapper's onto him, so Thompson get a little bit more space and battle against Chalice. Tornado doesn't catch Somnus as well, but they can isolate the Wraith King. The reincarnation will pop once more as N0tail and Ana, they chase down Somnus, and Chalice can just blink away but Prophet. TP's over. They're waiting for the fissure for the right time. He's silenced up. Here comes the fissure. Pushes him out of the Sprout. That was not the right time, but a kill is a kill. They still claim him. Wraith King down for 50 seconds without any buyback. OG can claim Roshan. There was a cost, but it's going to belong to them.
It's on this hero for 2 years, so... but I've seen other players use it.
Oh, Ana. Nice stun, run away. Homing missile still behind him. Chalice wants to go for the fight. Aegis Immortal, it does time out.
Yeah. Well, now that's a risk.
And that's why LGD were looking for that fight in the first place. They want to hit that perfect moment to kill him off, but now Thompson, Jirax, does actually get the stun onto the Gyrocopter. But they don't really have the right line for it as Wraith King BKBs dodges the Wraith Fire Blast coming out from Ana, but Chalice is BKB. It's the 10-second duration one that he's popped, and he hasn't really found anyone. In fact, they kited him out, and then they look towards FY instead, who has to tether himself down to the bottom lane to defend against the push onto the Rack Stun Strike. Well, we haven't heard of one of those, and the Echo Slam! Jirax arrives with a 3-man hit. Hits it absolutely perfectly, but then the follow-up Global Silence. Arme, he's going in real deep. They have that first kill. It's over onto Seb. No buyback available for him. The side comes down to onto Thompson. He'll get the cheese off. The side did not find the kill. And now Wraith King, another follow-up stun. Waveform forward. They'll break the Ank on him, but the Hex onto Ana in the back lines. Really problematic. They'll be able to isolate him up. He's got no escape really to work with. Waveform in 1 second, but 1 second is too long. Thompson now has to just run himself out. N0tail
from going off, he chases down the Shaker. This Reaper does not give him the kill, but you look over the Dire side, they're relatively healthy, right? Like the Io is half HP, Wraith King still has ulti ready.
We get to come back alive. LGD were coming for an invasion, but Ana was there to find him, so the Gyrocopter dies very early on. There's a space-creating tornado, which actually clips onto the Io. Chalice will begin his BKB. The damage output is high enough to break him. FY completes his TP out. Chalice will not be so lucky. A quick mech, no follow-up damage. N0tail could survive, plus 40 now for the Silencer.
From going off, he chases down the Shaker. This Reaper does not give him the kill, but you look over the Dire side, they're relatively healthy, right? Like the Io is half HP, Wraith King still has ulti ready.
We get to come back alive. LGD were coming for an invasion, but Ana was there to find him, so the Gyrocopter dies very early on. There's a space-creating tornado, which actually clips onto the Io. Chalice will begin his BKB. The damage output is high enough to break him. FY completes his TP out. Chalice will not be so lucky. A quick mech, no follow-up damage. N0tail could survive, plus 40 now for the Silencer. They have no vision inside the base, nor any defensive sentry wards up from LGD.
Here comes Ana with Alacrity.
Yeah, and one buyback. They'd like to have the second onto the Gyrocopter and then probably the fallback. Remember, they do not have the Aegis the Immortal anymore. Echo Slam, G-Rex goes again, and then the jump up and away to absolutely nowhere. He'll be signed down for all of his good deeds, and maybe this is enough space. The buybacks are already fully out from LGD, and it's full retreat now from OG. Maybe not enough when Invoker, Yule stepped it up. Thompson gets hit by the missile. He's got no way to escape out. 2 heroes from OG down. They're both dead for a very long period of time. Waveform away. Morphling will be outdodged that Wraithfire blast. Fortification, they try and delay it up. You've got the long-range curses. Chalice jumps in. Reincarnation's available. The damage from Ana's pretty damn good, however. And now in trouble. The side. Ana! You'll go down, no buyback. Ana is actually down for the count. Seb is pushing in the bottom lane, so they're looking for a counter Rax. Lion's already coming back over. Watch the IOTP or relocate. They're not bringing everyone back. It's just Arme and X-Nova. And they haven't done the mid-racks. Chalice is still here, but Seb, he comes in from the bottom lane. FY is available, but he doesn't have the mana to actually relocate him out, so Chalice will BKB up. Seb will do the same type of thing, turning to hit back into the Wraith King. Sprout's available, he does it on the ground. He couldn't do it on target thanks to BKB, and Chalice he's just surviving that tornado. That's a wide ball. FY, he's getting the mana up and running, and he won't require it. Chalice able to blink away, the Fissure able to connect. Thompson's on the hunt. Goes walking forward, finds a better target over towards the Necro. Now BKB is up, protecting him. All these immunities not available as G-Rax, the leaping Earthshaker forward, gets the extra information. FY comes back in to help out, but G-Rax jumping forward again with the totem. A double Fissure. The control is perfect from OG. Seb with the double kill. They want more. Somnus and Arme, they're just coming in one by one. They feed themselves over to OG, and one by one they continuously pop their BKBs. Relocate. Io's coming back to the front lines. They want the manpower. They want to keep this fight going. And with the slice, they bring down Invoker. 130 seconds on the sideline. More seconds than a Fnatic minute game. Notel's on the run. A quick TP out by Prophet. He knows he needs to keep the side lanes going. Notel, Glimmer Cave. Can he juke it? Where's the vision? Follow the hand. That's one way to do it. He'll pick up a regeneration rune. Keep the run going. Turns for a quick curse. He's got a little bit more life, but he doesn't have enough to survive this. But it's enough to delay LGD. Built by about 700, 800 gold. So if they can get something out of that fight, Chalice the Prophet TPing in, they get the Lincoln Sphere trigger off, they want to kill off Chalice as quick as they possibly can, so then they can kill him off again. Alacrity puff-ups, in they come onto the Morphling, he hits like an absolute truck, about 400, and the stun from G-Rex could not have timed it any better. The Scythe will be in the back lines, but it's on the Silencer. He can just buy back, get the global silence off, allowing Seb to beat the crap out of Lion. Not so much, however. 30 HP, X-Nova will survive, and the rest of OG have TP'd away.
We're going to see the replay here. Morphling, he waveforms away. Actually, we might have to go back to live here. LGD, BKB pop from Gyrocopter.
Yeah, actually, in our live world, they're pushing in onto the mid-racks.
Not too much happening here.
Yep, so here we are, back into the line, jump into the back line on the Somnus, Seb doing the work, G-Rex gets the stun, the follow-up, they kill off the Reaper before he can actually get the scythe off, before he can get anything off, and Io will probably join him. The Sunstrike's running the money, FY will pop, and then so many heroes down for LGD. A quick meg, extra life, fight me if you dare, globally throws it out. LGD, 3 heroes down, and he doesn't even, like, he came in with a silver edge, he didn't even come in with a blink, and was able to catch out the Reaper.
Oh, did you see what Seb just did?
What?
He TP'd home to let morph into him, to TP with him. Now they both have global teleport.
Okay. So one way to get him to the front lines, and there's 2 lanes of Rax now going the way of OG. They're not going for the GG push. They do have that time, but they don't know that LGD have no buybacks available. They didn't know that the Gyrocopter picked up the Satanic before the fight began. They didn't know about the money. And there's your first buyback. Necro able to get back to the world of the living.
It's not enough.
Yeah, it really isn't. This is going to be a full set of racks as Mega creeps up. They come in for the fight. The global silencer's out. Wraith King can't really pop much more. BKB works against him as the silencer's layers on top. Chalice now isolated. Ana will turn into him. So they're literally hitting themselves. Ana finishes off the racks, and then they can look towards the next target. You can sight in the meantime is over on the ES. Buyback is in from the Wraith King. Megas are up and running, but the jump forward, Ana right on top of X-Nova. Say goodbye to your line, but he'll come straight back again thanks to his buyback. But Chalice isolated, he still doesn't have reincarnation. Back up again, and this really is the game. There's no way LGD can try and defend this, even with the scythe onto the Morphling. He can potentially just buy back and come into the fight. That's exactly what's going to happen. Arme turns on the flag cannon, but he's getting stunned up so much. Echo Slam from G-Rex. They're looking for as much control as they possibly can, but the relocate pulls him back into safety. LGD They're holding the line, but up against a swarm of OG. Somnus jumps forward again. He does not have that Reaper Scythe available. And they're looking for more. Tornado will not be able to connect. Have to buy a little bit more time. Somnus will burn his own BKB. Sees Thompson is low. Arme flat cannons off cooldown in 5 seconds time as LGD. Seb, I found a line. It's Somnus over on the edge. Fidget to hold him there. Sunstrike to finish the job. And then they go up for more after the IO, after the man who's keeping Arme up. With his flat cannon damage, it's pretty decent, but not decent enough. There's just not enough follow-up. The AoE deafening blast. The G-Rex coming in for Dunk. And LGD, there really is no more joy to be had here. GG, well played. OG will get a draw in their game against LGD.